Getting you ready for Syracuse and NC State, another road game for the Cuse as they go down to Raleigh at Carter Finley Stadium. And Oronde Gadsden is here with us this week, fresh off a career-high performance in that win over UNLV. What was working for you guys offensively in that one, Oronde, because you had a big game in that one?
Just getting our one-on-one matchups in man and more figuring out what they were running. You know, I think the team did a lot better on watching film and being able to dissect the plays that they were in, whether they were running blitz zero or they were running cover three quite a lot that game. But, you know, whenever we you know, it was kind of like Georgia Tech game. We watched a lot of film. We was real into it. You know, dudes was on a high level that game, and it showed, you know. We executed at a high level offensively.
Yeah, you guys certainly did. Seemed like you were motivated from the jump. You mentioned one-on-one matchups. Was some of it just as simple as you were getting one-on-one matchups in this game versus some of the others?
Yeah. Sometimes it is a little easier if you just got one guy on you compared to two. But, you know, it's plain and simple like that. When you get the one-on-one matchup, you just got to win.
Yeah, I'm sure Kyle lights up when he sees you in one-on-one coverage. How has it been playing with Kyle McCord as your quarterback and kind of getting familiar and having him back there, who is a pretty good guy to be throwing you the football, I'm sure?
No, it's great, man. He's the best quarterback in the country. So, you know, he puts the ball where it needs to be, you know, every time. You know, if anything's not going right in practice, he's a great leader. He makes sure we all on point. You know, he's making sure everyone's in check. He's asking questions of people. He's asking questions around the room, and he's making sure we're all fully prepared going into the game. And then pregame, he's bringing the energy. During the game, he's bringing the energy. He's keeping everyone in the game and you know, keeping our foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, he seems like a composed guy, and then we see some of these clips post-game, pre-game. He's like a different Kyle. I feel like he's locked in and getting you guys amped up, which a leader should be doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so what about Laquon Allen? We got to talk about him because he goes out there, has 4 TDs, has that epic game-winning touchdown. What is it about Laquon that he is just, no matter if it's an injury or whatever, he's always going to bring it for you guys?
That's just who he is. You know, he bring it every day. You know, just practice days, even like today, he's bringing it. He's running. He's trying to run people over every rep he can. He's giving it all, every rep, every play. You know, if we had one person we all wanted to be like and we all wanted to play like on the field, it would definitely be him. So, you know, that's just what he do every day. So that's who he is, and it shows on the football field and it shows everywhere else.
Have you ever been around someone that practices as hard as Laquon?
No, I couldn't say I have.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. And, you know, Fran brought up how you guys are practicing harder this year, and that led to his decision, why don't we play in overtime here and prove that we've been practicing? Do you feel like going hard in practice is really paying off this year?
I think it definitely is, especially compared to how we used to practice in the past and how I hear some of my other friends from high school who are in different colleges now, you know, how they practice and their practice schedule. I mean, it seems a little, you know, like we doing a lot. We practicing hard, and there's not a lot of teams in the country that are practicing like us. So, you know, we should get what we need from all that.
Yeah, Fran said that was kind of his message to you guys when you decided not to go for 2 there. How fired up as a team were you guys when Fran said, let's go beat them in overtime because we have been practicing for these moments?
Well, before the drive, we knew if we scored, we wanted to go for 2 and end the game. I wasn't really on that side. I mean, I wanted to go to overtime anyway because, you know, we just get more chances to score. And I think we were going to outscore them anyway in overtime. Whether it was first overtime or 7th overtime, I think we was going to come out on top and finish.
How great has it been playing in a little bit different style of an offense this year with Jeff Nixon, pro-style offense? Is there any big differences that you've been getting used to in this new style of offense?
A little bit, just still being myself, just doing what's needed, you know, giving 100% effort every play. And, you know, whatever's asked of me, whatever I need to do, whatever I need to work on, I just work on those things. And then, you know, that it'll show in the game and it'll show how I practice.
Yeah, getting ready for NC State here, and you've been down to NC State before. You played in that hostile environment. What's kind of been the message with the coaching staff this week as you play a kind of a true road test because there were a lot of Orange fans at the UNLV game?
Well, if we can get every game like that, then, you know, it's a road game, is half home, half road. You know, a lot of people are going to be, you know, I think a lot of people that I know are going to be at that game. You know, a lot of Orange fans will be down at that game too. But I did play there my freshman year, and it was a very hostile environment. It wasn't a 7:30 game. You know, we playing at 8 o'clock again. You know, people get all day to get ready for that game. And it's they're definitely going to bring it. It's going to be loud, and the energy is going to be electric.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fired up. They need a win as their season has progressed to this point. But just on that note of the Orange faithful being there at UNLV, how cool is it to see that there's this much Orange in the crowd and it's this far away from Syracuse?
Yeah, I kind of think it's crazy that all those people wanted to get out there, but at the same time, like UNLV is in Las Vegas. Who don't want to go to Las Vegas? So it's like it's kind of not on their side because, you know, you're going to get a lot of opposing fans because, you know, especially on a Friday night because then they get to spend the rest of the weekend in Las Vegas, and we won. So they was just, you know, all our parents were just, they stayed until Sunday when we went back after the game, and they was just having a time.
Yeah, good place to go and celebrate a victory for sure. And it was kind of a fitting game for a Las Vegas game and a high-scoring one. Well, Oronde, we wish you the best of luck against NC State, and thanks for hopping on for a little bit.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's Oronde Gadsden, 8 p.m. kick Saturday night against NC State.